All right, hey, what's up, guys? It's Lord Funk XL here today, and today I'm going to be ranking quarterbacks. I feel like starting on positional rankings, this is the first place we should go is quarterbacks. So this is all like every quarterback ever, I guess. I got rookies, I got third strings, I got backups. But yeah, let's just get into it because this might take a while. First we got Matt Ryan. I'm going to put Matt Ryan in replacement level starter, low volatility. I feel like he's okay. Matt Ryan doesn't really have any good upside this year. I feel like it's going to be he's getting into the downside of his career, and I think he's reaching the end. But he's still capable of playing the position, so I can't put him in high volatility. Who is this? Is this David Blau again? David Blau? I always forget this guy. It's not David Blau. Who the fuck is this? I've never seen this guy ever. I'm putting him in unreliable backup because I just don't know who he is. A Colts quarterback? Oh, that's a Giants quarterback. All right, we're back. It's Colt McCoy. That took me forever. I didn't know what Colt McCoy looked like. Colt McCoy's a reliable backup. I feel like he's a pretty reliable backup. That's about all I can say about him. Cam Newton, I'm gonna put he's a replacement level starter with high volatility. He's washed, man. After his shoulder injury, he just kind of hasn't had the same pep in his step anymore. It seems like he just lost it really quick, you know. Andy Dalton's a reliable backup. That I know he's starting for the Bears, but I feel like at this point in his career, he's nothing more than a reliable backup on a good team. Actually, I guess because he's a starter. No, I can't. He's a reliable backup. He'll be a backup by the end of the season. Justin Fields is taking over that position so fast. But yeah, Andy Dalton's a reliable backup nowadays. He's got the pedigree, or he's got the experience, and he knows how to ball. I believe this is Ryan Tannehill. It is. Okay. Ryan Tannehill's good. Ryan Tannehill's great. Judging by this list, Ryan Tannehill's great. He has a lot of pressure taken off him with Derrick Henry because the defense really has to prepare for him. And now he's got Julio Jones, and he has one of the better duos in the NFL with Julio Jones and A.J. Brown. So I think he's very capable of passing, obviously, and I feel like this year he'll pass a little bit more, and people will get to see how good of a passer he is. Russell Wilson is elite. He's one of the better quarterbacks, top 3 for me. I really love his ability to run and get out of the pocket, and I love his ability to pass. He's one of the better deep balls in the NFL. You just can't get much. You can get better, but you can't get much better than Russell Wilson. Is that Case Keenum? I'm keeping this one in if I got this on the first try. I think it's Case Keenum. Yep. Okay. Case Keenum is an... Case Keenum's a reliable backup. Sorta. He's not good, but he's not whoever the hell this guy is. Comment below who this guy is, because I actually have no clue who he is. None at all. But Case Keenum's decent. Like he has been a good quarterback. Right now in his career, he's just a backup at best. But I think he's reliable enough. I mean, he could be a second string quarterback, a third string quarterback to come in and play, and he won't shit the bed. Is that Teddy Bridgewater? Yeah, it's Teddy B. Teddy Bridgewater's on the same level as Cam Newton. They're almost really like the same quarterback, to be honest with you. Cam Newton has a better running ability. Teddy Bridgewater has a better passing ability. I feel like Teddy Bridgewater, put on a well-balanced team, could be a decent quarterback. But as of right now, if he gets the start for the Broncos, which I don't think he should, I really want Drew Lock to start there. But put him on a developmental team and let him be the starter and see him be kind of decent, you know. Who is this boy? All right, I don't know who this is, so he's going to be an unreliable backup for now. Jacoby Brissett's a reliable backup. I feel like he has the ability to play the game of football. That's about it, you know. I don't think he'll ever succeed. You know, I've never seen somebody more crazy in Madden than Jacoby Brissett. He'll go in and start for a team and throw 60 touchdowns and 10,000 yards. Mr. Trubisky's a reliable backup. That's about it for him. I put Jared Goff on the same level as these folks. I like his upside for the Lions. I know they're a bad team, but I feel like Jared Goff kind of got the short end of the stick with the Rams, and I feel like give him a year or two with the Lions, and he might show something, you know. Second overall pick, you know. P.J. Walker. He's not unreliable. Yeah, he's a reliable backup. He's not the best on this list. I feel like out of all these quarterbacks, I would want Brissett or Andy Dalton. But P.J. Walker is a reliable backup. He came in, played last year, he did pretty decent, you know. That's about all I can say. I mean, you could call him a prospect, but I don't think he's just not. No. My bad. Baker's good. Baker's not on the same level as Ryan Tannehill, but he's not on the same level as Matt Ryan. Baker's a good quarterback. I just feel like I don't know how much he's gonna improve. Can we please get this ad out of here, bro? I don't like seeing this girl's titties. God. But Baker's a good quarterback. That's about that. Like I can't. He did good last half of the season last year. You know, beat the Steelers. That's big for him. Nick Mullins is one of the more reliable backups. He just kind of comes in and balls out, and then the next game he'll shit the bed. He's just interesting, man. I don't even understand Nick Mullins. If you need a quarterback for one game, hell yeah. But otherwise, no. Mason Rudolph is an unreliable backup. With most of these or all of these guys, I would feel a lot better than if Mason Rudolph came in. I guess you could call him a prospect with questionable upside, but I'm only throwing in first years here for doing that. And there's not that many first years. I think they only did first round quarterbacks. I may do first round quarterbacks from the past 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I'll do like Drew Lock, Danny Jones, I'll do Dwayne Haskins. And I'll do Tua. Yeah, I'll do quarterbacks from the last 3 years in the draft for these prospect ones. But yeah, Mason Rudolph I had no confidence in whatsoever. These guys I would be way more comfortable than Mason Rudolph. Deshawn Watson. Deshaun's elite. Yeah, Deshaun's elite. I don't want to talk about him anymore. Patrick Mahomes. Enough said. Josh Rosen. He doesn't count anymore to prospects. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Josh Rosen. He just never got a fair shot in the league. I feel bad for him. Jared Stidham's an unreliable backup too. He's not good, you know. He's just not good. He just doesn't have it. I remember last year in the not the preseason, before the season, all the Patriots fans were like, "Man, Jared Stidham's the future. Look at him. He's gonna be the next Tom Brady," and he just really didn't show it. You know, he's an unreliable backup. Joe Burrow. I didn't see enough of him to put him here, but he's definitely on the highest upside you could possibly get. You know, for a quarterback. If he played the full season, he probably would have ended up in good. But right now, I just have to put him in the developmental base prospect, high upside. You know, Daniel Jones is on the lower end of that. He's still technically a prospect to me because, you know, you can't determine a quarterback on a season and a half, or 2 seasons and a half. I don't know. He's coming to his 4th. It's been 2 seasons, but I can't say that he's bad yet, but he's on the wrong side of good. Josh Allen would have been there last year. He's elite. Josh Allen's elite. Here, I'll put these guys in order. So far, yeah, Josh Allen's elite. As you saw, I predicted him to win the MVP. So yeah, I have a lot of confidence in Josh Allen. I really like his ability. He's got a cannon, and he can run like a running back. Jordan Love. I have high upside for Jordan Love. I know we haven't seen much of him, But I think just looking at him in a figure standpoint, I feel like he has a lot of good high upside. Gardner Minshew's a reliable backup, one of the more reliable backups. I really like Gardner Minshew, and I feel like he could start for a couple teams. I feel like he'd start for the Jags. I feel like he should start for the Jags, but Dwayne Haskins is on the wrong side of the developmental traits, but I feel like he has the ability to come up here and then come slowly up the ladder because I'm a Steeler fan, and obviously I want him to succeed. But I feel like right now it's questionable upside based on his actions and the way he's performed. But, I mean, we'll see, We'll see. Jalen Hurts, I feel like, is on these guys' levels. I like his upside. I like him in fantasy, too. We'll see. I'll go over my fantasy team once I have it drafted. I'll probably have that posted sometime this week, probably before this video comes out, honestly, because I feel like that's something I should post before I rank my quarterbacks. But I do like Jalen Hurts' ability, and I feel like he will be a good quarterback. I don't know if he'll ever reach elite, but I feel like he'll be here and this great and this good. Tua, I'll put on the same level. I have more confidence in Tua than I do Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love. Tua is probably who I'm going to pick as my backup quarterback this year, and I'll probably look at picking up Justin Herbert as my starter. But if Herbert's gone, I'm taking Tua, and I'm rolling with him. I got a confidence is key, man, and I really think Tua has a lot of upside. I feel like he got the short end of the stick last year, and everybody thought he did so horrible and so shitty and so bad. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I think he did great, and then that Bills came in. He just didn't do good enough. Zach Wilson is an interesting one. Looking at him on paper, I don't love him. I don't love him as much as I love some of the other guys. But I'm going to put him here. I'm going to put him here with a high upside just because I think he's the future of the Jets, but I don't know if he's the elite future of the Jets. I feel like he's the Baker Mayfield of the Jets. A Mark Sanchez, if you will. Justin Fields, I have a little bit of confidence in. I like his projections, I don't like Ohio State quarterbacks. We've been over that. But I like his projections, and I like his ability, so I'll put him on the high upside. Alex Smith retired. He was a reliable backup, though. Press for him, man. His injury, that's crazy. Aaron Rodgers is elite. I'm putting this in order. So we got Patrick Mahomes at 1, A-Rush 2. Yeah. Who the fuck is that guy? All right, we're back. That's Trey Lance. I'm so sorry. He was in his North Dakota shit, and I thought he was a Packers quarterback. Yeah, I like Trey Lance. I like his arm. If the Steelers would have sucked dick last year, I really would have liked him. Probably more than Justin Fields, but yeah, Trey Lance is good. Joe Flacco's a reliable backup. The elite quarterback. He just knows ball. He was a starter for forever. I feel confident in him. I would feel confident in him. I think this is Jacob Brissett. It could be Sam Ehlinger. Let's find out. Yeah, it's Jacob Brissett. Okay. Jacob Brissett still a prospect? Oh, shit. He's on the lower side. I like Jacob Brissett in the 2019 draft, and or that was the 2020. That was 2020 draft. Sorry, my bad. I like Jacob Brissett in the 2020 draft. Once I saw him fall into like the 5th round, I was like, yeah, maybe the Steelers should take a flyer on this guy because he did project well. Like he had good ability. But I can't put him on the same level as these guys. I don't think he has the high upside that these guys do, but I think he projects. I think his floor is a good backup. And I think his ceiling is a solid starter, like here, But I guess we'll find out, because he might be their starter this year. Who is this fool? Golly, who is this guy? I've never heard of him. I've never seen him before in my life, so I'm assuming he's unreliable. Nick Foles, the best backup quarterback of all time. No, I'm just kidding. No, maybe I'm not, because he is kind of the best backup quarterback of all time. You throw him in the game, and he's going to ball out. You put him in as a starter, he's not going to ball out. Weird how that works, but that's how it works. Taysom Hill is on... Yeah, Taysom Hill's here. I wish there was a bad starter but I guess this is kind of the bad starters. But I don't. Taysom Hill protects the rock, but I just don't think he has the ability to be even as good as Matt Ryan, which is weird to say. I would rather them start Jameis Winston. This is Tyrod, right? Yeah, this is Tyrod Taylor. He's a reliable backup. He's one of the better backups in football. I really like Tyrod Taylor. I feel like he never got the shot he deserved. Sam Darnold. I can't. He's not a prospect anymore. Is he the starter for the Panthers? Where is he at? I'm going to put him in here. No, I'm going to put him in here. Okay. Yeah, Sam Darnold has high volatility. I don't trust him, you know. He's a replacement level. Yeah, he can get replaced really easily with a better quarterback. I feel like all these guys are able to be replaced, and they might all be replaced by the end of the season, which is works. So could Matt Ryan. That's why these guys are in replacement level. But Sam Darnold isn't a backup, but I don't know. I think Sam Darnold also has never gotten his shot. Maybe he will with the Panthers. Maybe Christian McCaffrey will take the pressure off. He's got Curtis Samuel, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. He could do something this year, you know? You never know, but I just don't have any confidence in him because he was never good. Drew Lock's still a prospect. I love myself some Drew Lock, man. I love myself some Drew Lock. I feel like he can be the future of the Broncos. Give him this year. Let him be the starter and let him find his groove with his huge receiver core, his tight ends. He's got real good O-line. You know, that defense takes some pressure off him. His running backs, he's got Javonte Williams and what's his name, Melvin Gordon. I think he has the weapons to be to just help him out, you know. I feel like Drew Lock has a high upside. I like his motor. Fitzception, I guess he's a starter, so he's a high volatility. He's the highest volatility, you know. Ryan Fitzpatrick is like either Fitzception or Fitzmagic, you know. I talked about that, and he'll usually give you Fitzmagic for a few games, and then he'll show his true colors. Jameis Winston is a reliable backup. He deserves to be the starter. And that's enough of that. Marcus Mariota is also a reliable backup. I feel like he could start for a lot of teams too. I also feel like he got kind of the short end of the stick with the Titans because he did bad for a few games. And they're like, all right, Ryan Tannehill, you're in. Marcus Mariota, you're out. And then he just kind of hasn't. He's played a little bit. He played a little bit with the Raiders last year because Derek Carr had to get taken out. And he did good. You know, he did good. Mac Jones is high upside. I like Mac Jones. He protects the rock. He's a very consistent quarterback. Something that the Patriots would probably want, you know. It won't take the shots deep, but he'll take what he can get. And that's about it. Big Ben is probably on the same level as Baker Mayfield. I think he's better than Baker Mayfield. He's good, you know. He takes care of the ball, and he gets it done. That's basically what he needs to do right now. And the point of his career is get it done. And last year he had to get it done too much because we didn't have any running game. But this year he's got Najee Harris to take some pressure off him. So probably look for better stats, better completion percentage, and less attempts. Good gosh. Carson Wentz is a high volatility starter. He was so good in that 2018 season, then he got hurt and hasn't been the same since. A little bit injury prone, but if he could stay on the field, I feel like he could be a decent quarterback. But even when he stayed on the field last year, he was really bad, like one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL. I still think he has the ability to come back to good or even great, but like right now, I can't see it. Jimmy G's on the same level. Jimmy G will go over here with Matt Ryan because I feel like Jimmy G has more protection around him on the offense with that crazy running game. Well, it's not that crazy anymore because they lost some of their running backs. But Raheem Mostert's real good, and he's got Deebo Samuel and he's got George Kittle, and it really helps him out. I think he's better than these guys, but I also feel like he has the ability to drop down here or even here, depending on how Trey Lance is feeling. But I don't know. Jimmy G got a lot of money for being good for like half a season, and I just feel like he's a little overrated, you know, a lot overpaid. I haven't put anybody in unstable elite. I don't know what that really means. I guess I know who I'm going to put there. Derek Carr is great. No, he's good. Derek Carr's good. He's not better than Baker Mayfield or Big Ben. He's just a solid quarterback, gets it done. Just doesn't get it done enough. You know, the Raiders are... Kirk Cousins is great. Kirk Cousins is a great quarterback. I like him, and I like his ability to play the sport. But he just can't perform on big stages, and that's where I think he just gets knocked. You know, it's hard because the big stages are where you need to perform. Matthew Stafford. I think Matthew Stafford's unstable elite. I don't know. Matthew Stafford's great. I can't put him on unstable elite. Matthew Stafford's a great quarterback. I love Matthew Stafford, and I love his ability, and as you saw, I think he'll lead the Rams to the Super Bowl and not lose. But I really like Matthew Stafford, and I think he'll finish top 5 in MVP votes. Justin Herbert is... I'll put Justin Herbert in unstable elite. No, I'll put him in great. I don't like him more than Matthew Stafford or Ryan Tannehill, for that matter. I like him more than Kirk Cousins, but I think Justin Herbert really has the ability to be one of the greater quarterbacks in the NFL for the next 10 seasons. I think he'll crack the top 5. But he's just good. He's just really good. Lamar Jackson. All right, now I know I'm putting on unstable elite. Lamar Jackson's a one-trick pony. I know he's a good quarterback. Of course, I'm putting him higher than a lot of people, but he's not the greatest quarterback. He's not elite to me. He's just unstable just because of if you play him off the run, make him pass, you have to make him beat you with his arm, and he's a mid-level quarterback with his arm to bottom level with the starters. That's why he's unstable, because if you can knock the run, you knocked him. Who's this? I don't know who this is. I'm going to put him in unreliable because I don't know who it is. Tom Brady's unstable elite. He's got a lot of lineup protection, really. I just feel like his defense kind of carries him. I know he's really good. I know he's still a really good quarterback, but I just feel like he's not great. Well, he's greater than great, but I just feel like he's not that good, Dak Prescott's also unstable elite. He's not as good as these guys, but he's not on the same level as these guys. Dak is really good. He's got a good arm. He passes really well, really consistently, but he's just not on the same level as these guys. Doesn't have the running ability, doesn't have the ability to pass the ball as good as Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes. And he doesn't have the dual sports that these guys do. Not dual sports, but you know what I mean. The duality. Trevor Lawrence is one of the most surefire prospects ever. If he's bad, shoot me. Kyler Murray's an unstable elite. I feel like by the end of the season he'll be an elite. This is his season, But yeah, Kyler Murray's a good quarterback, and he's a really good quarterback. I love his ability. He's just not on the same level as these guys yet. Oh, we don't have any starters left. These are all backups. Who is this man? Who are you? CJ Beathard is a reliable backup. Meh. I think this is Ryan Finley. Alright, Brandon Allen sucks. Oh, he's unreliable. Is this RG3? He's a reliable backup. I love myself some RG3. Poor dude. This is Chad Henne. That's Chad Henne if I've ever seen him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, Chad Henne's going to go with the reliable backups. That's a reliable backup if I've ever seen one, bro. Chad Henne. Mike Glennon is reliable to an extent. Actually, he's kind of... I don't like Mike Glennon. Mike Glennon sucks dick. Oh, this is that one dude that drove Uber. I don't remember his name, but I know him. He's reliable. He did good. Kyle Allen, I think. No, I don't like Kyle Allen, man. He's not reliable. Trace McSorley's not reliable. I don't care what y'all say. I mean, the funny guy. Oh my God, Trace McSorley, throw it on a dime like I ain't even trying. Just a kid from Briarwood and wearing number 9. It's not Matt Barkley. Is it Matt Moore? Oh my God, I'm keeping this in, dude. I'm tired of the shit. Who the fuck? Davis Webb? That's not who that is. Is it Jake Fromm? It is! Oh my God! Jake Fromm fucking sucks. Oh, he doesn't know how to pass the football. He can't throw it downfield. God, I hate Jake Fromm! Jesus Christ. Alright, this is my quarterbacks ranking. This is too long. I would put it in order. I'll put it in. I'll give you guys an order at the end of the video. And you can see it. So, but yeah, I'm only gonna rank the starters because fuck the backups. I don't care about them shits. Thank you. And yeah, if you agree or disagree with me, comment down below, and you'll see my starter list right now. All right, now here's my top 32 list of the starting quarterbacks I ranked. Some of the jobs haven't been won yet, like the Broncos job is between Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock, but I feel like Teddy Bridgewater is going to win it out just because he's like a more secure one. Like you know what you're going to get with Teddy Bridgewater. Some of the other battles, Cam Newton is going to win, obviously. Taysom Hill, I think, is going to win. Jimmy G, I think, is going to win. Sam Darnold, I don't really know his competition. PJ Walker, Ryan Fitzpatrick, I think, is going to win over Taylor Heineke and over there. Trevor Lawrence, I think, will win over Gardner Minshew, and I think Andy Dalton's going to win over Justin Fields just because he's Andy Dalton, But anyway, yeah, here's my list. I don't really want to go over it because I don't want to make this video any longer, but you can pause and look at it. I don't know who the Colts quarterback's going to be, but either way, Jacoby Brissett or Sam Ehlinger is going to be 32 because yeah, that's my list. I gave some predictions here. I think Tua will finish top 15. I think Hurts will finish top 20. I think Matt Ryan will drop out. Derek Carr's, or I think Cam Newton's going to drop out. I think Kirk Cousins, or I think Kirk Cousins. Yeah, Kirk Cousins could take a fall. Ben will probably take a fall, just because I think these guys will perform better. But yeah, that's the end of the video. And if you have anything you want to say to me, comment it down below, and I'll be sure to read it and reply to you probably because thanks for watching and peace out.